Good afternoon, everyone. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with inspiration, and our topic for today is transformation. I was thinking about transformation from the perspective of a caterpillar. When a caterpillar starts off its life, it reaches a point when it must be transformed into a butterfly. However, I don't think the caterpillar has the wherewithal or the information or the foresight about what's coming its way. It doesn't know that it's going to be leaving the status or the position or the skin of a caterpillar behind and being transformed into this butterfly. And as part of that process, the caterpillar has to go into a cocoon, and that cocoon can be quite restrictive. And I can just imagine if the caterpillar were to think, they probably think they're dying. They don't understand a lot of what's going on. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle the situation. But yet the caterpillar stays and keeps fighting. And eventually, wings are formed. Eventually, a transformation takes place. You could be a leader out there and you're struggling with the whole situation with COVID-19. These are unprecedented times, very unusual times, very strange times. And as a leader, you might be struggling with the way things were and the way things are right now. You could be finding this situation that we're living in quite restrictive as you as a leader, and restrictive in the way that your business is being operated, restricted in the systems that you previously had, and finding that you have to adapt and change. So what do you do? You could either lie down and die and just let life wash over you. You could decide to embrace a victim mindset, or you can embrace the mindset of an overcomer. And the cliche or the saying goes, it's not cliche, it is definitely true, that most battles are fought and won in your mind. So what do? You're faced with COVID-19 and it feels like all the odds are against you. There's so much restriction. You just feel like, what am I going to do? It's important that you work with your mind. Number one, I always recommend working with the mind, having affirmations, having certain things that you say to yourself just to boost yourself up and to make sure you're thinking on the right track, you're thinking on the right path. And then going forward, how do you handle the change? It's important that you make an assessment and understand that yesterday is not today. So comparing today by yesterday's standards actually sets you up for failure, which is not a good place it's not a good place to be. So compare or look at where you are right now and just make the comparison based on where you want to be going. To look futuristic, look forwards instead of backwards. It's important to look backwards to learn the lessons, but understand that yesterday is not today. And so what worked for yesterday isn't going to work for today. So what you should actually be looking is projecting yourself forward. From the butterfly's perspective, once that transformation has taken place, it could never go back to being a caterpillar. So we're in 2020, we're never going to go back to 2019. And so perhaps the systems that you had in 2019 won't work in 2020 and going forward. So perhaps there are things that you need to change, the adjustments that you need to make. But how do you make those adjustments? How do you move forward? Understand there's going to be fear. There's a book that I read or listened to called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Just because you're feeling fearful doesn't mean you're weak. Just because you're feeling fearful doesn't mean that you're incapable. Fear is a natural process. It's an instinctual feeling that all humans have. But you can either let it paralyze you or let it motivate you and push you forward. I suggest that you allow this, whatever fear you may be feeling, to project you and propel you forward. So understand you're going to feel the fear and just accept it. Understand it's normal. You're human. You're a leader, but you're still human. So just embrace the fear. And don't be afraid to make the wrong decision. Give yourself permission to fail. Failure is a part of life. You only ever truly fail when you decide to give up. So if you fail, if you make the wrong decision and you learn from it, It's okay. You can get back up and move forward. So give yourself permission to fail. It's okay. And understand that once your transformation takes place, it's not going to look like what it is right now. It's going to be something completely new, something completely different, something that you perhaps haven't even visualized, because you can visualize a thing but it can always come out better than you actually anticipated. So understand that once you have started to work and go towards the direction of your goals, this transformed business, this transformed life, this transformed leadership set of skills that you have will never be the same. It will never be what you used to be. You will never be the person that you used to be before. But it's important that you embrace the mindset of an overcomer and push forward, move forward, keep going forward. Do not let anything stop you, not COVID-19, not criticism, not nothing. Don't let anything stop you. Just keep going forward, because your people are looking up to you, and more importantly, our world needs you. Okay? Have a wonderful day from my heart to yours. Do stay safe. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.